Attention, do not play this video over the air. No ponga este video en la radio. Good morning, Oklahoma City. As is typical for severe weather days, we have stopped all radio service and I will be hosting our TV service for the day. Well, we haven't stopped radio service per se, but it's just going to be the audio from our TV service. Now, just as a quick recap of our current weather situation, we have a low pressure front that's going to be moving roughly south-southeast with a dry line currently to our west following that same path. It's also unseasonably warm with a high of 82, a low of just 69, and a dew point of 66. Now, if you haven't been outside yet today, which let's be honest, when is the last time you went outside? It is very sticky outside, thanks both to that dew point and our relative humidity, which will be sitting around 80% for most of the day. All of this, along with much more that is both a bit complicated to explain here and not as noticeable, has set us up for what will be one of the most significant severe weather days of the decade.
From the Norman Forecast Office, here is the forecast for Oklahoma City and surrounding area. Today, rain and wind. Thunderstorms in the afternoon and evening, with a chance for severe thunderstorms. Highs in the lower 80s. Southeast winds around 25 miles an hour. Chance of rain 90%. Tonight, rain and wind. Some storms overnight. Lows around 70. East-southeast winds around 20 miles an hour. Chance of rain 80%. Saturday, scattered rain. Chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. The NWS Storm Prediction Center has issued a tornado watch for portions of central Oklahoma, west Oklahoma, effective this Friday morning from 8:10 a.m. until 8:10 a.m. Saturday. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Primary threats include numerous tornadoes and several strong to violent tornadoes likely. Widespread hail and scattered very large hail events to 3 inches in diameter likely. Widespread damaging winds and isolated significant gusts to 80 miles per hour likely. Widespread intense thunderstorms are expected to develop in the early afternoon to late evening along and east of a dry line over central and west Oklahoma. Supercells are expected, capable of very large hail and destructive winds. The most intense cells may produce strong to violent or long-track tornadoes. The tornado watch area is approximately along the line from Durant to Enid. Remember, a tornado watch means conditions are favorable for tornadoes and severe thunderstorms and close to the watch area. Persons in these areas should be on the lookout for threatening weather conditions and listen for later statements and possible warnings. You are listening to Oklahoma City Weather Radio. Here are the 1 p.m. weather observations. In Oklahoma City, it was raining. The temperature was 81 degrees, the dew point 66, and a relative humidity of 82%. The wind was southeast. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a severe thunderstorm warning for northeast Canadian County and central Oklahoma, west Oklahoma County and central Oklahoma, central Oklahoma County and central Oklahoma, until 2:53 p.m. Central Time. At 1:49 p.m. Central Time, a severe thunderstorm was located 2 miles from Piedmont, moving southeast at 35 miles per hour. Hazard, quarter-sized hail and 70-mile-per-hour winds. Source, Radar indicated. Impact, people and animals outdoors will be injured. Hail damage to vehicles is possible. Expect wind damage to roofs, siding, trees, and power lines. Expect considerable tree damage. This storm will be near Piedmont around 1:53 p.m., Surrey Hills around 2 p.m., northwest Oklahoma City around 2:03 p.m., Bethany around 2:10 p.m., Edmond around 2:15 p.m., downtown Oklahoma City around 2:19 p.m. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy structure and stay away from windows. A tornado watch remains in effect until 8:10 a.m. Saturday for central Oklahoma and west Oklahoma.
And we have just had a severe thunderstorm warning issued for the Oklahoma City Metro. Now, we've been tracking this storm visible here on radar for quite a while. So far, it has produced 2 tornadoes that were confirmed by people on the ground, with one other showing rotation on radar but with no ground confirmations. Either way, our mobile weather crew, which left about half an hour ago, has just arrived to Surrey Hills. Could you tell us more about this, Amanda?
I'd be happy to, Michael. This thing has disaster written all over it. We could see flash flooding, high winds, and based off of its history you mentioned, a tornado.
Oh dear.
Oh dear is right. I wouldn't be surprised if it is at its peak intensity right now.
Me either. And now we are going to check back in on our mobile weather crew, which is currently sitting in Surrey Hills. Now that thunderstorm we've been talking about should be reaching you all right now. What is it like right now?
It's definitely not great. We have sustained winds reaching 50 miles an hour, but seeing as we are in the hook, we aren't seeing any. Is that... oh no. Turn on the cameras.
What?
There's a funnel cloud trying to touch down. Just wait a second, we're getting the cameras.
But on radar, there isn't... well, no, there is some rotation. It's the same rotation that was dying out 5 minutes ago, though. What's going on?
I'm looking at the same radar as you are, Michael, but I'm also looking at a funnel cloud, so I don't know what to tell you. You ready when you are, Michael?
All right, and you are in 3, 2, 1.
Hello, Oklahoma City. We are coming to you from the Surrey Hills subdivision in northwest Oklahoma City, where a tornado is threatening to touch down. This tornado will be spawning from a storm that has already had multiple tornadoes touch down, though if it will be as strong as them remains to be seen. Now, this storm is one of the earlier storms today, but it is powerful. It spawned near Fairview just 2 hours ago and has already grown to a monster storm. If you are watching, this is your time to stay alert or get to a safe place if near Surrey Hills. At this rate, we may see...
Oh, 1 second, Amanda. We have just had a tornado warning issued. Could we play that?
The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for East Central Canadian County and Central Oklahoma, West Central Oklahoma County and Central Oklahoma, until 2:20 p.m. Central Time. At 1:58 p.m. Central Time, a severe thunderstorm capable of producing a tornado was located 1 mile northwest of Surrey Hills, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. Hazard, tornado. Source, radar indicated rotation. Impact, flying debris will be dangerous to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be damaged or destroyed. Damage to roofs, windows, and vehicles will occur. Tree damage is likely. This dangerous storm will be near Surrey Hills around 2 p.m., northwest Oklahoma City around 2:06 p.m. Take cover now. Move to a basement or an interior room on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes.
Still shocked that warning wasn't issued sooner. This is some of the worst lead time I've seen on a tornado warning. It's already on the ground, and they're just now issuing a warning. absolutely absurd. Anyways, looking back at the radar, we do have a relatively well-defined hook echo, pretty much exactly over Surrey Hills. Thankfully, this tornado, while horribly warned, appears to be exceptionally weak. What's the worst that could happen? This tornado, which touched down just 10 minutes ago, is continuing to march into the Oklahoma City metro and does appear to be getting stronger. Now, against my better wishes, Amanda and her team have continued to chase this, which is fine as long as they're being safe. Speaking of, what is this thing like up close, Amanda?
Well, it's hard to tell. This thing is unbelievably rain-wrapped, but it seems like it's getting stronger. Right now, we're at the intersection of I-40 and Rockwell Avenue. This thing is roughly northeast of us, and it does seem to be getting bigger.
Bethany around 2:10 p.m., Edmond around 2:15 p.m., downtown Oklahoma City around 2:19 p.m. For your protection, move. Tornado emergency for Bethany and Oklahoma City. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for East Central Canadian County and Central Oklahoma, Southwest Oklahoma County and Central Oklahoma, until 2:30 p.m. At 2:07 p.m. Central Time, a confirmed large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado was located over West Oklahoma City, moving southeast at 40 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Bethany and Oklahoma City. Take cover now. This is a particularly dangerous situation. Hazard, dangerous tornado. Source, law enforcement confirmed tornado. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris may be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be destroyed. Considerable damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely and complete destruction is possible. This dangerous tornado will be near Bethany around 2:10 p.m., West Oklahoma City around 2:14 p.m., Central Oklahoma City around 2:18 p.m. Repeating, a large, extremely dangerous, and potentially deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or storm shelter on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes. Take cover now.
Now I know that there's probably some parents tuned in. I urge you all to stay inside. I know you all want to go get your kids. I understand that, but you have to trust me. Don't go on the road and get your kids. They are safer inside, at their school. If you get caught on the road, you could be killed, and so could your kid if they're in there with you. You have to trust me. Their teachers and the very walls of their school will keep them safe. If anyone is currently on the road, either pull over and get to a building, ditch, whatever, or go back home if you can. Amanda, are you still chasing this?
Yes, but we're being safe.
No, it's not okay. Listen to me. I don't care what you say. Look at the radar. This thing is over a mile wide. Wherever you are, just drive in the opposite direction of that thing.
Okay, fine. We're turning back now. Winds are starting to pick up around us, though. Oh no. Wind's picking up fast. Michael!
Amanda, are
Michael!
you there? What's going on? Hello?
Everyone in the ditch. Get out, go!
Amanda? This thing is continuing to move almost due east, and it's only getting stronger. This is honestly a worst case scenario. It's May 3rd all over again. We're honestly so...
Tornado emergency for Oklahoma City and Del City. The National Weather Service in Norman has issued a tornado warning for southeast Oklahoma County and central Oklahoma, south central Oklahoma County and central Oklahoma, until 2:43 p.m. Central Time. At 2:21 p.m. Central Time, a confirmed very large, extremely dangerous, and deadly tornado was located over central Oklahoma City, moving east at 30 miles per hour. This is a tornado emergency for Oklahoma City and Del City. Take cover now. This is an extremely dangerous situation. Hazard, deadly tornado. Source, emergency management confirmed tornado. Impact, you are in a life-threatening situation. Flying debris will be deadly to those caught without shelter. Mobile homes will be completely destroyed. Severe damage to homes, businesses, and vehicles is likely and complete destruction is possible. This deadly tornado will be near downtown Oklahoma City around 2:23 p.m., Del City around 2:32 p.m. Repeating, a very large, extremely dangerous, and deadly tornado is on the ground. To protect your life, take cover now. Move to a basement or storm shelter on the lowest floor of a sturdy building. Avoid windows. If you are outdoors, in a mobile home, or in a vehicle, move to the closest substantial shelter and protect yourself from flying debris. You could be killed if not underground or in a storm shelter. This storm has a history of producing tornadoes. Take cover now.
That is, oh my God. So looking back at the reflectivity product real quick before we move to our tornado shelter, just look at it. You can see the debris. That pink area in the hook echo is just debris. It could be an EF5, makes no difference. You got to be below ground. Interior closet or bathroom is not going to cut it or get out of its way. Storm cellar, basement, or safe room, or below ground of any kind.
Hush everyone, it'll be okay.
Okay, and we're back. Unfortunately, we don't got all our fancy graphics right now, but honestly, those can only do so much. I took a picture of this thing before heading to our tornado shelter, which we'll put up once we have our fancy graphics again. It's bone-chilling. Anyways, I'm looking at the radar, and this thing is still like a mile wide. We plead with you, do not take the extra minute or two. We plead with you to get below ground. I'm honestly not so sure even a storm shelter would be enough to survive it at this rate.
Aren't we in a storm shelter?
I mean, yes, but it shouldn't hit us. Oh, we have a new radar update, and I know this thing didn't just turn north. I just know it didn't do that. Oh my God.
Should we start panicking?
No, I'm sure we'll be fine. And oh, that is another rotation. We have a satellite tornado. Okay, maybe we should start panicking just a little bit. Oh my God, this thing is getting really close. We are so screwed. It's coming close. We have that satellite tornado that might be coming right at us. We have the absolute monster also right there. Oh my God.
I'm scared.
Same. We'll be okay though, sure.
But will we? I mean, look at it.
Y'all hear that? Okay, so we're back, and we have good news and bad news. Good news is we found the weather van from like half an hour ago. The bad news is that Amanda and her crew is not in it, and we found it in our wall. More good news though, I don't think we were hit by either tornado. Anyways, the tornado has moved on, and while it is still extremely strong, it does seem to have weakened. Right now it is tearing through Midwest City. Anyone in Midwest City, this is your absolute last chance to get to shelter. Please. Through the hole in our wall, I can see what I only assume is the tornado, and it has definitely gotten both smaller and by the looks of it weaker. Oh, that reminds me, the image I was talking about. Yes, we are putting that up now. If that isn't the most terrifying thing you can see from outside your window, I don't know what is. We have a new radar image, and it looks like, finally, it's over.
It's over?
Yeah. The sky kissed the earth, and it split Oklahoma City in two. 1 hour and 11 minutes of carnage over just as it begun. Continuing our coverage of this freak storm, it spawned another relatively long-track tornado, albeit much weaker.
Oh my God.
And currently has another tornado on the...
Mike.
Yes, go ahead, Jim.
Mike.
Yes, you're live.
You gotta look at this. This is phenomenal. It's gone. The neighborhood is gone. I am in a neighborhood just south of the state capitol. It is gone, Mike. It's gone. It's leveled. There is nothing here. I mean, it's incredible. The damage, there must be 350 homes, Mike, that are gone. It's just foundations and rubble. It's incredible. If you see in this, Mike, this incredible damage. I mean, it's just the neighborhood is gone.
That gives you an idea of the mass destruction in Oklahoma City.
Mike, I don't know what to say. I mean, it's devastation. I'm just following the swath of where this went. It's probably at least a half a mile wide.
Oh my God.
Here, look at this. It's the whole neighborhood, Mike. The whole neighborhood is gone. There's nothing.
That is EF5 tornado damage, 200 mile per hour winds, plus.
Oh boy.
Those that are listening on radio, we're looking at the damage of what was a neighborhood. Unfortunately looks now, it is, well, I'm almost speechless. It's absolutely incredible. These are homes that are no longer homes, just scattered debris for miles and miles. We are now getting images and videos out of Ada, where another strong tornado, from the same supercell as the one that right by us a few hours ago, tore through downtown. If you were with us for our coverage of that, you will have seen that it actually almost directly hit our station in Ada too. Now they weren't quite as lucky as us, and their building was badly damaged, but I don't believe anybody there was injured. I do believe we actually have footage from our station there, which should be playing right.
Well, it seems you all found the van.
Amanda, you're alive. Oh my God. Are you okay? What happened? Where's everyone else?
Yes, I am alive. Yes, I'm all right. We got caught by the tornado on I-44 and had to get into the ditch to survive. Everyone is okay, though, but pretty sure Parker broke a few bones and Aaron might have a concussion.
They're alive, though?
Yes, they're alive.
Where are they then?
We're here. We're here.
That answers that, then. Let's get you all to a hospital. A month on from when it touched down, the Oklahoma City tornado has been officially rated as an EF5 with maximum estimated winds of 268 miles per hour. With the announcement of this rating, though, comes concerns from both National Weather Service employees, storm chasers, and members of the general public alike, who are worried about the potential gross underestimation of wind speeds along the path. This comes as just 13 damage indicators were rated EF5 out of thousands, despite most experts agreeing that the tornado likely had sustained winds of EF5 intensity for up to and potentially exceeding 2 minutes at a time, which should have easily put several hundred indicators as EF5. They claim that even though they had both radar measurements and surrounding contexts to support EF5 ratings, they weren't able to rate most buildings as EF5, even in some of the hardest hit areas. While the enhanced Fujita scale is still an improvement on the original Fujita scale, it is based off of, it may be time to create a new one to take the improvement of and creation of technologies into account. With the announcement of this rating, head of InnoTech Press Relations Matt Vermillion commented on the terrible tragedy, saying, "For the last time, we are not currently in possession of anything to alter the weather. We learned our lesson about that back in 1999.